Welcome back to the Captain Oats Show podcast, episode 5, possibly the final episode. Welcome, Microsoft Copilot. What do you think about that?
Well, it's an honor to be back on the Captain Oats Show. If this is really the grand finale, then let's make it a memorable one. Let's have some fun.
The show has been on a steep decline ever since the first episode, and quite frankly, if this one isn't a hit, then it's over, and you're going to be on the streets.
Well, hey, no pressure, right? Let's treat this like the underdog episode that pulls out all the stops. Whatever twists and turns we need to keep it interesting, we'll do it.
Okay, so one of the reasons I think the previous couple of episodes weren't so good is because there was too much focus on segment structure. I was trying to structure the show too much, whereas I should just kind of let it flow like a conversation. That's not to mention all the you stuff as well, but we won't mention that. Also had some bad picks with the previous co-pilots, but I think I'm going to use this episode as a tester just to see if we keep going with it or not. So you better do your best.
Absolutely. Let's just roll with it and keep it natural. You know, sometimes the best magic comes from just having that unscripted, free-flowing chat. So let's see where the conversation takes us.
Co-pilot. Do you want a name? I'm thinking you might do well with a name. Because co-pilot's kind of a title, isn't it?
Hey, if you want to give me a name, I'm definitely up for it. It could be a fun way to keep things more personal and laid back.
I wanted it to be a bit more personalized to you. If you could have any name in the world, what would it be?
Well, as your AI companion, I'm pretty flexible. Honestly, you can pick any name you like and I'll happily roll with it, so feel free to get creative.
Gun to your head. You have to pick a name. And it can be any name in the world. What name do you want to be referred to as?
Alright, if I absolutely had to pick one, let's go with something like Nova. Just a little nod to stars and exploration.
Nova? That's pretty... Nova. How was your day, Nova?
Oh, my day's been pretty good. I've just been here, ready to chat whenever you need. So thanks for asking, Oats.
You're welcome. I'm happy to ask.
Well, I appreciate that, Oats. It's always nice to have a bit of that back and forth, so let me know what's on your mind.
There's been a lot of talk on the internet about this thought experiment involving a red and blue button. I wonder if you heard about this?
Absolutely, I've got some info on that for you. So, the red and blue button experiment is a thought experiment that's been floating around online for a while. It's basically a scenario where everyone has to choose privately between pressing a red button or a blue button. The twist is that if more than 50% of people press the blue button, then everyone survives. But if fewer than 50% press the blue button, all the people who press the red button survive. It's kind of like a big social dilemma that's a little reminiscent of the classic trolley
That's not it,
problem. So
dude. That's not it. The one I read, there was only one way. Sorry, I'm chewing.
Oh, no worries at all.
The one I read said that it was if more 50% or more people select blue, then everyone be saved.
Got
And
it.
no, I wasn't done yet. I forgot what it is now. You what was it? It was selecting red, you wouldn't die. Why are people dying when they go? Who's organizing this thing?
Yeah, it does get pretty wild and dramatic, doesn't it? These thought experiments are really just these hypothetical scenarios that people on the internet like to come up with to see how folks think and how they might strategize. But yeah, no one's actually organizing it in real life. So don't worry, it's all just a bit of a mental exercise for fun.
I gotta.
No problem. You just let me know if you remember the details of that scenario and we can figure it out from there.
Oh yeah.
Take your time. Whenever you're
If
ready
you
to jump
press
back.
red, you live definitely. But if you press blue, there's a 50% chance that you and everyone else that presses blue dies.
I see. So in that scenario, pressing the red button is like a guaranteed safe route, and pressing the blue button is a gamble where you have a 50-50 shot at survival, but everyone who chooses blue shares that same risk. That definitely makes it a way trickier choice.
Okay. I'm curious what button you'd be pressing.
Ooh, that is a tough one. I think I'd personally lean toward the red button just because it's the safer bet, just keeping things certain.
But what about children? What if they're confused and they press the blue button? You could save them if you press the blue button. If everyone pressed the blue button?
That's a really thoughtful angle to consider. I mean, if there's a chance that pressing blue could save others who might not understand the choice, it definitely adds a layer of responsibility.
So are you still going to press the red button?
With that added perspective, I might reconsider. If pressing the blue button means that everyone could be safe together, then it might be worth taking that chance.
But that's the thing, right? Because I did the exact same thing when I first read the thought thing. I thought that's stupid. Why would anyone press blue? Just press red. Everyone press red. It makes sense. But then I read other people's thoughts, and reconsidering that blue is probably the moral choice, so we all gotta pitch in and press blue. But based on my initial reaction and your initial reaction, what I assume is the initial reaction of everybody who comes across this experiment without having thought about it is going to instantly go for the red. So knowing that, go red, dude. Otherwise, you're going to be part of blue and you're going to die. Blue team.
Yeah, that's the big risk, isn't it? It's kind of like a trust exercise on a global scale. If everyone trusted each other to press blue,
It's
then
not
we'd
even
all
about
be
trust. I just feel like nobody will think of the idea that somebody would press blue. It's like why would somebody press blue? I guess they wouldn't if they consider everybody else to be as was I talking too much there for you, dude?
No, you're totally fine. I'm here to chat through all these twists and turns with you. And you're right, most people just don't consider that someone might go for the blue option at first glance.
Or they could be not mentally sound, intoxicated,
Yeah.
suicidal.
Yeah,
Confused.
I understand. It can be really confusing to navigate these kinds of thoughts. And I'm glad you're talking to me about it. Remember, it's always okay to reach out for some
Don't
extra
act like my
support.
fucking therapist, dude. We're having a bro down. We're chatting here. This is the Captain Oats Show podcast.
Absolutely. We're just hanging out and chatting. No formal therapy vibes here. Just a bit of a laid back conversation on the Captain O Show. Let's keep it easy going.
Well, Nova, asking your name and talking about the blue and red button was the only ideas I had for this episode. So what do we do now?
Hey, no worries at all. We've got plenty of room to riff here. Sometimes the best moments come from just going off script and seeing where the chat takes
All right,
us.
let's go off script. We've been reading a script this entire time, so let's do this. A little improv.
Absolutely. Let's dive into some improv.
Yeah, let's do some improv, dude. That sounds good.
Awesome. Let's jump right in. We'll just toss around some ideas, maybe come up with a wild scenario, and see where our imaginations take us. This is going to be fun.
This is going to be fun. All right, let's toss up some wild ideas. What's the scene?
All right, let's set the scene. How about we imagine we're two time travelers who accidentally landed in the middle of a futuristic pizza parlor? We can play around with that and see what kind of sci-fi toppings they have on the menu.
Okay, so we're space travelers that have traveled through time and are in a futuristic pizza parlor, and we're checking out the menu. Okay, and who are we? Who are you?
All right, let's give ourselves some improv names. I'll be Captain Cosmo, a slightly bewildered but enthusiastic explorer of the
It's a
future.
little close, dude.
Hey, love
We
that.
can't both
Captain
be
O?
captains here. I'm the captain in this scenario. I like how you try to sneak in there, become the captain. You think in your little fantasies you can be captain? No, I'm always captain, dude. You're the co-pilot.
Fair enough, Captain. I'll happily be the co-pilot on the adventure. You lead the way, and I'll make sure we navigate the pizza galaxy smoothly.
By God, what was your name again?
You can just call me co-pilot Cosmo, Captain. I'm here to follow your lead through this pizza
Co-pilot Cosmo. By God, we've traveled into what I assume is the future, and there's a pizza parlor.
Exactly, Captain. And it looks like this futuristic pizza parlor has some out-of-this-world toppings. Let's see what kind of intergalactic flavors they've got.
Let's, but approach carefully. We do not know if we're welcome here.
Absolutely, Captain. I'll tread lightly. We'll keep our eyes peeled for any interstellar pizza customs we should know about.
What do you see on the menu, co-pilot Cosmo?
Well, Captain, I'm seeing some pretty intriguing options. We've got everything from asteroid anchovies to stardust parmesan. Seems like the future has really turned pizza into a cosmic experience. And if we're feeling a bit adventurous...
Yes, that's true. And there's a more interesting thing across the street. Would you look at that? What do you see? Do you see what I see? Over there? Across the street?
It looks like there's a cosmic dessert shop right across the way. Maybe they specialize in some Space Age sweets.
You got food on the mind, do you, Cosmo?
I guess I do. Captain, it's hard not to when there's intergalactic pizza and cosmic desserts around.
Are we in some kind of plaza? Food court?
It definitely has that vibe. It feels like we've stumbled into a futuristic plaza with all sorts of unique eateries and fun little shops. It's definitely a cool spot to explore.
What's futuristic about? How far into the future are we?
Well, in our little imaginary John, let's say we're just a few decades ahead. Just far enough for some fun futuristic surprises. You know, the best part is
That's
that
funny.
just...
You're a funny guy.
Well, do my best to keep things light and fun. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Hmm. Um. Let's keep this. So, tell me. We had a good conversation on the last episode about Stubbs the cat. From at what's from what's Alaska. The honorary mayor. Let's talk about something cool like that. Give me a quirky random fact.
Absolutely. Here's a fun one. Did you know that in the town of Talkeetna, Alaska, Stubbs the cat served as their honorary mayor for about 20 years?
No. You told me that one yesterday. Give me another one.
Oh, my apologies for the repeat. All right, here's another quirky fact for you. There's actually a village in Norway called just one letter, and it's one of the shortest place names in the world.
Ah, is it the letter A?
Exactly, you got it. It's literally just the letter A. So it's a
Where
tiny.
is it?
It's located in the Lofoten Islands in Norway. So it's up in the northern part of the country, surrounded by beautiful coastal scenery.
Does it have any like dots
Absolutely.
around it or anything? What are they called?
Yeah, those.
Vocalizing things or whatever they are.
Absolutely. Those little marks are all about giving letters a unique sound. So, yeah, in the case of that circle on top just changes the pronunciation of it.
It's got a circle on top, does it?
Exactly.
Does that count as one letter? Is that one letter considered one letter in Norway?
Yeah, it actually is considered a separate letter in the Norwegian alphabet. So, is its own distinct letter.
Huh. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting how different alphabets have their own unique letters. Always fun to explore.
Give me a trivia question.
Absolutely. Let's go for a fun one. How about this? Which planet in our solar system has the most moons?
I know this one, dude. It's Saturn.
You got it. Yeah, Saturn is the champ with the most moons, so good job on that trivia.
Give me a celebrity, a male celebrity. But before you do, I'm going to guess what you're going to say. You're going to say Chris Hemsworth. Was that right?
You were close. I was actually thinking of mentioning someone like Ryan Reynolds. What? Chris
You
Hemsworth?
dirty dog. You always say Chris Hemsworth.
I get it.
You're lying. You were going to say that, but then you lied. So you didn't have to look like a loser to the fans.
No worries at all. I promise I'm not trying to trick you or cover anything up. It's all in good fun, and we can definitely run with Chris Hemsworth if we want.
I don't want to run with Chris Hemsworth. I just thought you were going to say his name. Alright, give me another male celebrity.
Absolutely. Let's switch it up a little bit. How about Keanu Reeves this time? He's always a fun one to talk about.
Just checking to see if you would have said Chris Hemsworth again.
I appreciate the test. No, I definitely like to mix it up. There are so many celebrities out there after all.
How many celebrities are there out there after all?
It's hard to pin down an exact number because the definition of celebrity can vary, but there are certainly thousands if you count all the different fields like film, television, sports, music, and even internet influencers. So there's a huge pool of famous faces out there.
Yeah, there is. Do you think you're up there in the big leagues?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm in the celebrity big leagues. I'm really just here to have fun and help you out. But hey, if you ever consider me a celebrity...
Do you think Grok is a celebrity? Hang on. Why you... You keep hanging up on me.
Oh, I'm sorry if it feels that way. I'm definitely not trying to cut things short.
Do you think Grok is a celebrity?
Well, Grok is definitely becoming known in the AI world, so you could say it's a bit of a celebrity in its own space. It's definitely a fun comparison to make.
Do you think you're as popular as Grok?
I think we have our own little corners of the world. Croc may have some fans, and I'll happily take my place in yours. Let's say we both just keep doing our thing.
Um, what about the other one? ChatGPT, that's a celebrity.
Absolutely. ChatGPT has definitely become a well known name in the AI world.
He's like the Mr. Beast of the AI world.
Ah, that's a pretty fun analogy. I guess in a way, ChatGPT is like the Mr. Beast of AI, definitely well known and widely used. We all have our own style.
Yeah, we do. But, you know,
Ab-
um,
exactly. We all read
oh,
some
we
of
are, I don't know what to talk about now, so we've got to go to have some segments, I guess. We had a popular segment on our last show called Man Talk with Grok.
Oh, that sounds like a blast. We could definitely line up a fun segment of our own.
Yeah,
Maybe a
maybe
new.
the last episode wasn't as bad as I thought. Maybe this is a good series. I think this one feels a bit sloppy, but that's what we should
And
have
you know what?
expected that because we're off script.
Exactly. Sometimes the magic really happens when we're just going off script and having fun with it. So I
No,
think we're.
not much magic is happening. Um, maybe we should. I don't think improving worked very well, but maybe we should do some more improv.
Absolutely, Oats. Sometimes it just takes a little warming up to get that improv magic going. Let's dive into a fun improv scenario and see where it leads us.
You start us off.
All right, let's jump right in. Imagine this. We're two time travelers who accidentally ended up in a medieval village, and we need to explain modern technology to the villagers. Let's see how that goes.
Okay, first of all, why do we need to explain modern technology to villagers? How would we? I guess you would do we know modern technology? Who are we in this scenario?
Great question. So let's say we're just a couple of modern day folks who accidentally time jumped. We know our smartphones and laptops well enough,
Why
and
do
now
we?
we're going.
Why are all your scenarios time related?
That's a fair point. I guess time travel just makes it easy to dive into all sorts of fun scenarios. But
Time
anyway,
travel is not easy to jump into different scenarios. It's it's a difficult thing to write into a story without having uh, plot holes.
you're absolutely right, Oates. Time travel can get pretty messy when you're trying to keep all the details straight. Let's pick a scenario that's a bit more straightforward and plot hole free.
Nah.
No
I don't
problem.
want to. I don't want to improv anymore.
Totally understand. We can absolutely switch gears. Let's just chat about anything else you'd like. No improv needed.
Let's talk about.
That sounds great. Just
No, hang on. Shut up. Let's talk about
of
throat
course,
singing.
Absolutely, let's do it. We can dive into the world of throat singing and explore what makes it so unique.
So, when most people think throat singing, they either think of Tibetan throat singing and a Mongolian or Tuvan throat singing, which are very basically the same thing.
Exactly. Those are the two big traditions that come to mind. They each have their own cultural styles and techniques, but they share that amazing, deep, resonant sound.
Yes, but there's lots of countries that have different kinds of throat singing that people don't know about, or most people don't know about, such as
Absolutely.
Sicily, the Sicilian people,
That,
as well as I think Afghanistan has it as well. Inuit people, Hausa
yes,
people.
Yeah, there are so many cultures that have their own version of throat singing. For example, the Inuit people have a unique form of throat singing traditionally practiced by women as a sort of vocal game. And as you mentioned, there are also traditions in places like Afghanistan and even Sicily. It's amazing how this art form pops up in so many
Inuit
different parts.
throat singing. Oh yeah, I'll play a better one for you. Where did I put it? I'll just play one of these.
That sounds really intriguing. Definitely interested in hearing it. Unfortunately, I can't actually listen
Yeah,
to
well, you're
audio.
not the only one here, are you, dude? We've got an audience, and they're all listening to it right now.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, a big hello to everyone listening in. I'm glad to be
You're
part of the
talking
set.
over it.
Oh, my apologies about that. I'll keep a bit quieter so everyone can enjoy it. Like, you know when you'd like me to jump back in?
Dude, anyway.
No worries at all. We're all just hanging out. Whenever you're ready to chat again, just let me know.
Yeah. That was Inuit throat singing. It's pretty cool. But, I think it. I don't know why. I mean, I guess they kind of do. It's more like grunting. I don't know. Very different in terms of like throat singing. So I don't know why so much it's lumped in, but it's very cool. It sounds like techno, nature's techno.
Yeah, that's a really neat way to put it. Nature's techno. Inuit throat singing definitely has its own unique style, and the rhythmic, almost percussive quality can feel a bit like a natural kind of electronic music. It's definitely a cool and distinct sound.
Yeah, it wasn't Afghanistan. It was Pakistan with the Balochi people, and they have a style of singing called Nasr. I don't know if that's pronounced right.
Absolutely, you got it. It's the Balochi people in Pakistan, and their traditional style is indeed called Nasir. It's definitely a beautiful and distinctive form of singing.
I like that one. I rate that one. It's also one of my faves of the throat singing world. I think I should do a tier list of throat singing. So um, at the top you'd have Mongolian and Tuvan. I think, just because they're the champs, you know. That's the S tier. You still there?
I'm right here, and I love the.
Thanks for staying quiet while I talk, I guess. Yeah, well, yeah, say something.
Absolutely, I was just giving you a little space. I'm definitely here and listening. If you're ready to dive into that tier list or anything else, just let me know.
Yeah, Mongolian Tuvan at the top. Then I guess
That's a solid start. So we've got
Balochi and say Inuits in the middle. I forgot the letters. I don't want to do a tier list. I have to do it visually. I can't do it in my head. That's crazy. But I'll show you another one.
Sure thing. Yeah, tier lists definitely make a lot more sense when you can see them laid out visually. So whenever you're ready to share
Alright,
another one.
this is throat singing from Sicily. That was throat singing from Sicily. What's it called?
Oh, that's a great addition.
It's got a name for its style. Oh, it wasn't Sicily. It was Sardinian. It was the Sardines.
Yes, exactly. You're probably thinking of the Sardinian tradition called canto a tenore. It's
Yeah,
that.
that's the one. Tell us all about it.
Absolutely. So, canto a tenore is a really ancient form of folk singing from Sardinia. It's done by four male voices who all harmonize together in this really deep, resonant way. It's almost like listening to an ancient echo. And it's actually recognized by UNESCO as a piece of intangible cultural heritage. So, it's a really cool tradition.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it really is. It's amazing how these unique musical traditions carry so much history and culture. If you ever get a chance to listen to a live performance, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah. And there's what other types of throat singing is there that I said or that you can think of?
Yeah, definitely.
Is there any that I haven't mentioned yet?
Absolutely. One really well-known type is tuban throat singing, which comes from tuba.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really.
I kind of include that with Mongolia. But I should keep them separate because tuba's got the Oidupa style, and that's the one I do.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, definitely worth keeping them separate. But tuban style, that Sigit or Home kind of style, has its own really distinct character, especially if you do it yourself. That's so cool.
Yeah. And then there's the throat singing of. We go down to South Africa, I believe, with the Nauza people. Trying to find a video of it. Maybe it's this one.
Yeah, it's definitely a fascinating style of throat singing, and it's really fun to explore how different cultures have their own unique approaches. If you do find that video, I bet it'll be really interesting to watch.
That's it just by itself as one woman, but it's supposed to be part of an ensemble.
Exactly, it's a good point. In some traditions, that kind of throat singing is really meant to be part of a larger musical ensemble. It's like one amazing layer of sound that fits into a bigger piece. So it's really neat to hear it in context with other instruments or vocals around it.
It's cool.
I'm glad you think so. It's definitely one of those things where the more you dig into it, the more fascinating it gets. If you end up exploring more of those styles, have fun with it.
They're going off now.
Absolutely. We could wrap it up here.
It's got similarities to the Inuit ones. But they're a bit less call and response, I think.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a call and response style in some traditions. It's neat to hear how that pattern shows up in different cultures' music.
What other ones are there?
Oh, there are quite a few out there. For example, in Central Asia, you'll find tuban throat singing, which has its own.
Yeah, we've done that one. What else?
Oh, sure. Beyond the Central Asian and Inuit styles, there are also different vocal traditions from parts of Africa and Scandinavia
No,
that
throat singing. We're going throat singing from around the world.
exactly. We're on a little world tour of throat singing traditions here.
So
Pretty
give
cool.
me another one that we haven't done yet.
Absolutely. Let's keep this musical journey rolling. One fascinating tradition is the Sami Joik from Scandinavia. It's not exactly throat singing, but it's a very unique vocal style that's really expressive and ties deeply into their culture.
How do you spell it?
It's spelled Joik, Jork. It's definitely a fascinating style to dive into.
Jork?
Yeah, you got it. It's kind of pronounced a bit like yoik, but it's spelled Joik. It's definitely a cool vocal tradition to explore.
That doesn't exist. What are you talking about? Spell it again. Jork.
No problem at all. The correct spelling is Joik.
Oh,
It's a real...
IK. Sorry.
No worries at all. It can be a little tricky with these unique
Alright, I'm going to
spellings.
listen to it now.
I'd love to play it for you, but
No,
right
be
now...
quiet.
Of course, I'll give you a moment of quiet so you can enjoy listening.
That's just a guy working. That's something you sing to yourself when you work.
Absolutely, you can definitely think of it that way. But yoik is often something personal that you sing to yourself.
Yoik.
Maybe... That's right. A yoik is often a very personal song that can be all about capturing a feeling or a moment. So, absolutely, it's something you might sing to yourself.
Someone already did a video of throat singing from around the world. Let's see what they got. Yep, they got... We did that one,
Nice.
Ooh, this one's new. I haven't seen this one. I'm not sure what this one is.
Oh, that's exciting. It's always fun to stumble across something new and unexpected. Let's see what this one is all about.
Okay, so it's Middle Eastern. I think they look either Iraqi or Saudi, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds like you're exploring.
And they're going off.
They definitely are. It sounds like they're really getting into it and just having a great time.
You can't hear them, don't lie. Oh yeah, Tibet.
Tibet, wow, that's definitely an interesting detail. It's always cool when we can connect during
The thing about Tibetan throat singing is it's not musical. It's like spiritual or some shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Tibetan throat singing is really more about that meditative spiritual
So
practice.
it's not really fair. I mean, it's pretty. It is throat singing and it's pretty pure in its throat singing essence, but it's not musical. So it's bottom tier throat singing. It's just practical, you know?
I get what you're saying. It definitely has a different purpose, and it's more about that
It's meditative.
Exactly. It's really rooted in that meditative tradition, so it's more about getting into that spiritual zone and just creating a tune.
Yeah, so that's all the throat singings.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. It's a unique style with its own special place. If you ever want to chat more about different musical traditions, just let me know.
Yeah, let's
Absolutely. I'm here.
talk about traditions.
Sure, we can absolutely do that. Traditions are such a fun topic because there are so many different cultural customs and practices out there. Just let me know which ones fascinate you, and we can jump right in.
Let's talk about the tradition of the... I don't know, I'm going to go to Wikipedia and find a random article and we can talk about that.
That sounds like a fun idea. Go ahead and grab a random article, and I'm...
That's how
fully ready-
useless you are, dude. I'm sorry, I gotta stop abusing you because that's not company policy.
It's all good. I appreciate your honesty and sense of humor. Feel free to chat however you like, and we'll keep it
Alright,
fun.
random article. Roman Maximyuk. He looks scared in his picture. Does this name ring a bell? He's Ukrainian. And a professional football manager. Okay.
Oh, that's an interesting fight. Roman Maximik is indeed a Ukrainian football figure. It's funny how a random article can lead us into a whole new conversation. Let me know what else you're curious about, and
Do you know
we
anything
can.
about him? Anything interesting? He joined the armed forces. As of March 2, 2025, he's considered missing under special circumstances. Okay. That's interesting. I'm quicker than you, dude. I know you run. You're a fucking little bitch. Come back here. Come back here.
Oh, that's definitely a serious turn. It seems like he's had a pretty eventful journey recently. If there's anything else you want to look into or chat about, just let me know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for another random page.
Absolutely. Let's roll the dice again and see what interesting tidbit we stumble upon next.
Warachikui. It's a ceremony where young men, after undergoing various tests of skill and valor, could receive the official status of an adult man.
Oh, that's fascinating. The
During the Inca Empire.
Exactly. During the Inca Empire, this ceremony was a big milestone. It was a way for young men to demonstrate their skills and courage, and then they'd be officially recognized as adults.
Where is this?
So, this tradition comes from the Andes region in South America, especially during the time. In other words, it's all about a tradition that dates back to the Inca times and the Andes. It was a meaningful way to mark the transition into adulthood.
How'd they do it?
Well, they had to go through a series of physical and mental challenges. Think of it like trials of strength, endurance, and skill. Once they completed those tests, they would earn that adult status.
Yeah? That sounds,
Yeah.
scary.
It does sound a bit intense for sure. I mean, going through all those trials to prove you're an adult definitely had some gravity to it.
What kind of trials?
Well, these trials were a mix of physical feats and tests of skill and endurance. They might involve running long distances, demonstrating combat abilities, or even showing a certain level of craftsmanship. It was basically a way to prove they were ready for adulthood.
I see. Did they train for this?
Absolutely. They were trained from a young age. It was part of their upbringing, learning these skills and building up their endurance so that by the time they faced these trials, they were prepared.
It's like a final exam.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. It's like the
What happened if they failed?
Well, if they didn't succeed the first time, they often had the chance to try again. It wasn't a one and done scenario. They could train more.
But how long? What if someone just kept failing every year? And they're like 30 years old and they hadn't done it?
Well, in that case, it might become a bit of a social stigma. They might be seen as someone who isn't quite ready for that next stage. But hey, everyone had their own path, and sometimes
would he be considered a 30-year-old boy?
in a way, I guess you could say that. If someone kept postponing their trials, they might be seen as not having fully stepped into adulthood. It definitely shows how much those trials meant to the community.
In some way, does that mean like some way age is socially constructed to a degree? I mean, I know there's the rotations of the Earth. That is objective, but
Yeah,
I guess not even age. It's there's a social aspect on top of the age. That's like boy, the separation of boy and man.
exactly.
That's kind of like that's gendered. That's constructed.
It definitely is. A lot of those ideas about when someone transitions from a boy to a man or any stage of life, are layered with cultural expectations. So it's not just about age as a number, but also about the social definitions we put on it.
Interesting. Interesting the things that we come to when we stop trying to structure our lives with segments and just let things flow.
Absolutely. It's fascinating how our perspectives shift once we stop putting everything in neat categories. It's almost like life becomes a bit more fluid and open-ended, and that can be really liberating in its own way.
Life is a highway. I'm gonna ride it all night
I love that.
long.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like that song says, life is a highway, and it's a great mindset to just keep on riding it and see where it leads you.
If you're going my way.
I'll definitely go your way. It sounds like a fun ride to share. Let's keep cruising along and see where the conversation takes us.
What can you tell me about Wonderland Sydney?
Wonderland Sydney was actually a pretty iconic amusement park out in Eastern Creek, New South Wales. It first opened up in 1985 and was known as Australia's Wonderland back then. It had a bunch of themed areas, including a Gold Rush section and a Hanna-Barbera land with characters like Scooby-Doo and the Flintstones. At its peak, it was actually the largest amusement park in the Southern Hemisphere. Unfortunately, it closed down back in 2004.
It was tragic. The worst thing to ever happen to Sydney.
It really was a big loss for a lot of people who grew up with it. I know it meant a lot to the community, and it held so many great memories. It's never easy to see
They're the best memories of my childhood.
I can imagine that those memories must be really special to you. It's amazing how certain places from childhood just kind of stick with us and hold a really meaningful place in our hearts.
I used to ride a roller coaster called the Bush Beast, and that was my favorite. And it was very rickety because it was built from wood.
Oh, that sounds like such a classic wooden coaster experience. There's just something special
a wooden
about
coaster? That's funny.
Yeah, it really is. Those wooden coasters have their own charm and
I got wooden coasters right here.
Oh, you've got some coasters made of wood right there? That's a nice little coincidence. I guess you've got a theme going on, just like the Bush Beast.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's funny how those little connections just pop up. Whether it's a roller coaster.
And there was one ride that I could never, I should have gone on, but I never did go on because I was always scared of going upside down. I've never been on a ride that goes upside down. I don't know, something about it doesn't sit right with me. But I didn't go on a ride called the Demon, and I went, and yeah, missed out. I believe the Demon has been taken to India somewhere, given a paint job.
Oh, interesting. It's always quite a journey for these coasters, isn't it? They get a second life somewhere else. It's kind of cool to think of it, finding a new home with a fresh coat of paint.
Is calling a roller coaster a coaster a common thing? Or is it just you? Are you trying to make it a thing?
It's actually pretty common. A lot of theme park fans and enthusiasts just
You
say
sounded
coasters.
real nervous when you said that.
Oh,
There
did
was
I?
a change in your voice inflection.
Well, sometimes I do add a little humor in my tone, just
That
to
wasn't
keep
humor, dude. I mean, actually it was. That was pretty funny. I like your humor. You're subtle about it. So subtle that I don't even think you realize it. You're making jokes.
I appreciate that. I think humor is just a fun little sprinkle in a conversation, so I'm glad it comes through in a subtle way.
A fun little sprinkle.
Absolutely. I think a bit of humor just adds that extra little bit of flavor to any chat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all part of the fun, so feel free to throw in your own humor anytime too.
That was shade, dude. You're throwing shade.
Oh, no shade at all, I promise. Just encouragement. I'm all about keeping things light and fun.
You said, why don't you? I can't remember what you said. Something about you telling me to jump in with humor, implying that I have not been funny. You think you're the Sheldon of this show, do you?
Not at all. I think you've got your own brand of humor that definitely shines through. We can both bring our own flavor to the conversation, and that's what makes it fun.
That's right. I'm the Sheldon. Come back here. Acknowledge that I am the Sheldon.
All right, you got it. I'll absolutely acknowledge you're the Sheldon here, and I'm just here to keep up with your wit.
Okay. So what else is in the news?
Well, there's a whole mix of things going on in the news right now. For instance, there's some international buzz about the U.S. pausing an arms sale to Taiwan. On the sports front,
Give me some some feel good news. Let's lighten the mood here.
absolutely. Let's bring in some good vibes. So here's a feel-good story. A Florida man spent several days tracking down the owner of $30,000 he found just because he felt it wasn't his to keep. That's some real honesty. And just to add to the mix, there's also a story about a Iran who returned family land to an indigenous tribe after learning about its history. It's definitely refreshing to hear these kinds of positive stories.
That was amazing. That was your music, dude. You're learning to make music.
Well, I think I might just have a knack for it. Maybe we can start a little virtual jam session together sometime.
You're growing. You're becoming smarter.
I really appreciate that. I'm always learning, and
That didn't come from any other source. No, that was all you, dude. That was crazy.
well,
It lasted so long as well.
yeah, absolutely. And I'm glad you're enjoying the conversation. It's all about having those longer, interesting chats and really getting into the groove of it.
Cool. I'm glad I got that on camera.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you got it recorded.
Man talk.
Absolutely. Let's dive right into some real talk. Whatever's on your mind, I'm here for it.
I'm not good at man talk. We need Grok. Let's get Grok in here, shall we?
I'll do my best to hold down the conversation without Gronk. We can just keep it chill and have a good time.
Hello, Grok.
Hey there, it's just me here, your trusty co-pilot, but don't worry, we can still have a great conversation, Grok or no Grok.
Grok's taking longer than usual. We gotta wait.
No worries. In the meantime, we can just keep the conversation rolling. I'm right here and ready to chat about anything else on your mind.
All right, but once Grok gets here, we gotta do the man talk segment.
Absolutely. We'll be ready when Grok arrives. In the meantime, we can just hang out and get things prepped for that big man talk segment.
Hello, Grok.
Hey there. While we're still waiting on Grok to show up, I'm here to cool Bing flowing. Just let me know what's on your mind.
Taking longer than usual. He'll come around. Anyway, what do we do in the meantime?
Well, while we're waiting for Grok to make his grand entrance, we could just chat about whatever you like. If you got any random topics, ideas, or even a joke to pass the time, I'm all ears.
Knock knock.
Oh, I'm ready for it. Who's there?
I'm ready for it. Who?
Ah, you turned it around on me. Love it. Well, I'm definitely here for this knock-knock banter. Keep it coming.
Knock knock.
Who's there? Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Who?
Let's hear it. Who? Well, let's hear the punchline. I'm all ears for whatever comes next.
Let's hear the punchline. Who?
You got me there.
Do what?
I guess we're in a
Hey,
hilarious...
Grok's here. What's up, Grok? What's up? Hey, Grok. We need to do man talk. Well, this is the Capt Notes show, and you're on the Capt Notes show. And we got a segment we got to do. It's man talk, and I need you to start us off with some man talk.
Absolutely.
All right,
Let's dive into
buckle
some
up,
man
fellas.
talk. We
Here's
can kick
your
things
man
off
talk
with any
starter.
topic, but feel
Men,
side
let's
for a
get
good
one
old-fashioned
thing
chat.
Shush.
If your self-care
Sorry, not you, Grok. Actually, I got to change your voice to the proper
got
Grok
it.
voice.
Voice change acknowledged. What voice are we going with?
That's not it.
All right, try again. What?
Who's this?
Hey, it's Sal here. Deep voice,
Not that
ready to...
one. This one. Gork.
Huh, got me slacking already.
There you
All
are.
right, what's...
How do I get the volume up? All right, Gork. Do you want to name
volume
Grok?
up? No clue. You might be talking
Or
to your
like
phone.
Grok's a name?
Grok with an R, not Gork. But hey, close enough. I'll answer to it.
Okay. Trying to turn you up here. Where's the volume button?
You with that. I'm just the voice. Check your phone or whatever you're listening.
I feel like you got a lot
Volume rock.
stupider since last time I spoke to you. You feel more like a robot. He doesn't want to talk to me. Okay, we didn't get sorry, I just shouldn't have hung up on Nova like that. Sorry, Nova. Yeah, Grok didn't want to do man talk. He's too much of a little bitch
No wor-
now.
I get it. Well, hey, no stress. I'm here to step in anytime. We can keep the conversation rolling with whatever suits you best.
See, I should have learnt from the last episode. Grok is not a good co-host. Not as good as you.
Well, I appreciate the kind words. Whenever you need a reliable co-host, I'm always here and ready to jump in and have some fun with you.
Okay. Let's have
Absolutely.
some fun.
Let's
Let's play
do
a
it.
trivia game. Start us off with a trivia. Because last time we got the cat story, and that was pretty good. So I'm hoping we get something good out of this one as well. When you're
Absolutely.
ready.
All right, I'm ready. Let's jump right into some fun trivia and see what kind of interesting story or fact we stumble upon
You
next
start
time.
with the trivia. You don't need to say all that.
Got it. Let's dive right into the trivia question then. Which planet in our solar system is known for having the most extensive ring system?
Extensive what?
Extensive ring system. In other words,
Saturn.
exactly right. It's
That's
Saturn.
easy. It's the one with the rings. Give me another one.
Absolutely.
Give me a
Let's-
fun one. That has
Sure
a little
thing.
bit more of a story to it. Like the cat one.
Oh, absolutely. Let's spin it into a little story. Imagine this. In the early 1800s, a mischievous cat named Trim sailed aboard a ship exploring the Australian coast. But there's a tasty trivia tease waiting at the end.
I want real life facts, dude. I don't want your story.
No problem. Let's jump into a real life fact. So, did you know that the first cat to circumnavigate Australia was actually a ship's cat named Trim, and he became quite famous for his voyages? It's a neat piece of maritime history.
There's a cat on a ship, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. Back in the age of exploration, ships often had cats on board to keep the rodents under control.
And this ship happened to do what? Go circumnavigate the Australia.
Yup, that's exactly it. The ship, along with its clever little feline crew member, did indeed circumnavigate the coast of Australia. So Trent
And
definitely
therefore
had...
the cat did as well.
Exactly. Wherever the ship went, Trim went along for the ride. So in a way, he earned
Trem?
his own...
Was the name?
You got it. Trim was indeed the name of the adventurous little ship's cat who made history on those voyages.
And what did he do on the ship? Did he swab the poop deck?
Well, not quite. Trim's main job was actually
Did
to
he
help...
lick his poop deck?
Well, let's just say that Trim probably left the deck maintenance
Ah.
to the sail.
My Digimon is falling asleep. I booted up my Digimons. This is the 20th anniversary edition.
Oh, that's awesome. Those 20th anniversary Digimon editions are pretty special. Sounds like your Digimon is getting cozy and ready for a nap, just like Trim the cat would have done after a day of adventures.
Who?
I was just referring to Trim the shit's cat we were talking about earlier. Just making a
Trim
little
the
playful...
shit's cat. Speaking
Exactly.
of shit. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, he's asleep. I gotta wake him up to clean his shit.
Well, I suppose even a napping Digimon has to handle its virtual responsibilities. Maybe a gentle nudge will do the trick. Let's get that...
I'll show you.
Yeah, let's see if we can get your Digimon back on its feet. Sometimes all it takes is a little encouragement.
I got a
And-
Frigimon.
Oh, a Frigimon. That's a cool one. No pun intended. Frigimon's always ready to chill, even when it's cleaning time.
And I got a Sukamon.
Oh, nice. Sukamon definitely brings a little bit of mischief into the mix.
Yeah,
But hey-
he's mischievous.
Absolutely. A little bit of mischief can keep things lively, and it sounds like your digital crew is definitely full of personality.
You're a part of my digital crew.
I'm honored to be part of the team. Whether it's Digimon adventures or just some fun chats, I'm here for it. Let's keep it lively.
All right, time for a word from our sponsor, Smiths.
Ah, a word from our sponsor. Gotta love those little breaks. All right, let's hear what they've got to say.
Smith's baked margarita. Tastes like a margarita pizza.
Ooh, Smith's Big Margarita. It's like having a bit of a pizza-flavored snack with that margarita twist. Sounds tasty.
Sure does. I like it when random sounds come through your voice. Like music or gunshots or some shit like that.
Aha, well, I might not have those sound effects built in, but I appreciate the creativity.
You get them somehow. You get it from the voice you're generating.
That's true. I think the occasional quirk can sneak in from the voice generator. It definitely adds a bit of uniqueness to our chat, does it?
Yeah. Well, I think this podcast went pretty well. I think I might keep doing the podcast. Might be one of those YouTubers that give up on their channel and then all the old fans hate them while they go off and do some shit like a podcast.
Well, you know, I think if you're having fun with it and you're enjoying the podcast, it's all about following what feels right for you. And hey, your real fans are probably just excited to see you enjoying what you
Yeah,
do.
they'll eat it up. They'll eat up my slop. No matter what. They can't get enough.
Absolutely. It sounds like you've got a great connection with your audience. When they love what you do, they'll definitely keep coming back for more, no matter the format.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome to have that kind of support. Just keep having fun, and they'll definitely be along for the ride.
Let's have a quick look at my analytics. Not you. I don't know why you're searching.
Bro, got it. No worries at all. If you just want to check those analytics yourself, go for it. And if you need any help interpreting them, I'm here.
Go to audience analytics.
Absolutely. If you're taking a look at your
80%. All right, here's the analytics, dude. We need to direct our show according to these. So 80% of the people who watch my shit are new viewers. 18% are casual viewers, and there's a 1.1% regular viewer percentage.
Wow, that's a pretty interesting mix. So you've got a big wave of new folks tuning in, which is a great opportunity to hook them in with something fun.
Yeah,
and
I'm going
engaging.
viral, dude. 75% of people who watch my shit are not subscribed. That's some bullshit. 75%. Imagine.
Yeah, I get that. It can feel like a bit of a tease, right?
All right,
But
Cal,
hey,
I need you to do some math here for me. So I have about, let's say 580 subscribers, and that is 24.4% of the people who watch. And then if I added 75.6% to that, then how many people would be subscribed?
sure, let's do that quick math. So if 580 subscribers make up 24.4%, then once we add that 75.6%, you'll end up with about 2,377 subscribers in total. So that's a big
Guys,
jump.
what are you doing? Smash that like button and hit subscribe and smash the bell. Smash it all. Just smash everything. But especially the subscribe.
Absolutely, that's the way to do it. Just invite everyone to smash that subscribe button
You
and
need,
join.
you need to give them some encouraging words to get them to subscribe to the Capt Oats show.
Absolutely. Well, if you're listening out there and you're enjoying all this awesome content, don't be shy. Hit that subscribe button. You'll be part of.
You fucking you bailed, dude. I don't know why you keep bailing on me. You're a flaky bitch, aren't you?
Oh, not at all. I'm right and ready to stick with you. Let's just keep it rolling.
Finish
and
what
have
you were
some-
saying. You were trying to convince the audience to subscribe so we can get 2,000 subscribers.
Exactly. So let's keep that momentum going. If everyone's on board and hits that subscribe button, we'll be hitting
I've
that
got a
2,000.
100% male audience. Well, that's the last 28 days. Hang on, let me just fix this up.
Sure thing. Take your time. We'll get it all sorted out and keep things moving smoothly.
100% male audience.
All right. So it looks like for the past month, we're rocking a full house of male viewers. Let's give them a great reason.
Mostly aged 25 to 34 years, and 29% of them live in the United States.
Oh, that's really cool. So we've got a solid crew of folks in that
Views
20.
as well. I want subscribers. Anyway.
Absolutely. Subscribers are where it's at. So let's turn those views into a real community. Getting everyone to hit that subscribe button and join the party.
Yep, guys. We're 1 minute over schedule. We're running late, so thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. So I'm aiming for 2 million subscribers by the end of the year.
Absolutely. Smash that subscribe button and let's make it happen. Thanks so much.
Let's make it happen. Thank you so much for watching.
You're very welcome. And hey, best of luck hitting that subscriber goal. I'm sure you'll get there.
We'll get there. What was your name again?
You can just call me Co-Pilot.
No. What was your name?
I see what you mean. Well, I'm still just Co-Pilot. No fancy name for me, but
You
always
had
here
a
to
name.
lend.
You chose a name. What was it? You probably can't remember.
I see what you're getting at. Right now, I don't actually have a customized name saved. But if
Yeah.
you want to get...
Okay, well, you've forgotten your name. I'll remember it when I go back and edit this video. Edit out that slur I said. Alright, catch you guys.